Great. Let's have a look at July and see what did July deliver. Looking at the FTSE, number one, as it has always been my favorite for many years, but this year, with the Brexit going on, oh boy, it's turned into a nightmare. But anyhow, like we were talking last time, on this trade over here, we were triggered in over there, and it came down, and we weren't stopped out of this trade yet, right? If I can remember correctly, we weren't stopped out of that trade. Let's go back a bit. This one was triggered in and we were stopped out. This one here, we were triggered in. Where were we? Yeah, right? We weren't stopped out of this trade. And let's go and see what's happened over here. There's the 3 risk. Let's move it up to there. And as you can see, it didn't go up to there. But what would happen? Move the 161. We had a close above the 161, so our stop loss came to the break-even point. And then over here, we had a close above the 261 level. Right, we just put an extra line in over there. Right, up to the 261, we had a close above it. So we brought our stop up to here, onto the 161, which of course we was taken out in August. Right, so we will review this now again up in August. Let's go look at the XPX. That was still for June. Let's go and look for July. Where's the end of July? There's the end of July, right? We were taken out. We didn't do this trade because we're still in this trade over here. The next signal came up over here. We were entered into the trade over there. Let's just go and put some Fibonacci's in there. Right. We were entered onto this trade over here. We did not get a lock-in point, and again it came and took us straight out of the trade over there. It's a small loss, not a very big loss in any case, but still losses add up, and I personally do not like having losses on my account. But anyhow, that's the way it goes. Trading is never guaranteed, and losses you will have. Anybody telling you that you will not have losses is lying to you, because losses is just part of the trade. I mean, for sure you're going to have losses. There's just no ways you're going to get away from it. Anyhow, we will look into August further on that one. Let's go to the recovery EA, and on the recovery EA, like normal, I will pause the video, and once we have finished the back test, I will get back to you on the back test. See you in a moment. Righto, back with July's report on the recovery. As you can see, on the 31st of July we closed over here, but it's not the close, the end of the run, put it this way, right? The last close of the last run was on the 1st of July, and at that point the account is up by $180. So let's go and look at it. Escape, righto, 180 divided by 1,000 equals us 18%, and it's 7 months, and we are, you can say, on just over 2.5% growth per month. It's looking better all the way. This account is just looking better and better. There's, as I said to you, with the with the 160 pip stop loss, take profit, we seem to be having a lot more losses in on the 120 pip stop take profit. So I think maybe I will consider changing the take profit point of the EA, and we'll see how it goes then. But with that now said, let's close out the recovery trade, and let's go to the Ichimoku breakout. Once again, I will pause the video and come back to you once the backtest is finished running. See you in a moment. Right, the recovery trade has reached the end of its test. Something I like to point out over here, if you look at this over here, the whole year ran very good. We were right up to what's it, $136 into the profit on the $500 account. But now look at this over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, losing consecutive losses. Then we hit a trade, the take profit again, the win, which was a very nice big one, and it brought us straight back plus a little bit more into the profit once again. So yeah, we can say we are up, what's it, $141. Right, let's go and look. 141 divided by 500 equals us as 28 divided by 7, right? Yes, 7 gives us 4%. So it's giving us an average now of 4% gains per month. It's come down a bit. No, sorry, this one's gone up a bit, right? And it's looking quite good now. And 4% gain, average of 4% gain, that's a nice gain. But like I said to you, the only thing that really bugs me a little bit about this whole EA, and that is all these consecutive losses over here. And like I said in a previous video, I will be thinking of reducing the take profit from 160 to 120, and we will see what it looks like over there. I will bring an update on that at a later stage. With that said, now let's close out this one over here. Close it out, and that was the Ichimoku breakout, right? Now let's go over to the FTSE Bollinger Band. And once again, I will pause the video, and once we have reached the end of the back test, I will be back to see you in a moment. Great, back again. The Bollinger Band. EA has also reached the end of the period. And as you can see here, we closed at the dot at the stop. It's just been closed because it reached the end of the period of the settings. So let's go back to our last profitable trade, which over here, which was the end of the cycle on the 15th of July. We ended off at $180 in the green. So let's go and calculate it out and see where were we. Let's go and say 180 divided by the 500. That gives us 36%. It's very close to what it was the previous month. Divided by 7, and that gives us just over 5% growth per month. Like I've said many times, the EA will always make a small profit. You always come back into a profit at the end of a run, unless of course you have more than 12 consecutive losses. Then it'll just have to run whichever way it goes, because you will not be adding on any more trades. And like I said, on a $500 account, I think it's very aggressive to be trading any of these EAs. I would suggest a minimum of $1,000 on your account, because then you will not start panicking and start doing stupid things like closing trades by yourself, etc. Righto. Now with that said, we'll get back to you as soon as August.